Hello everyone. Are you ready to unlock your potential and conquer the PTE core reading section? Let's dive into a journey that will sharpen your reading skills, boost your confidence, and help you ace the test. First, let's take a look at the test itself. The PTE core reading section is designed to assess not only your comprehension but also your ability to engage with English in practical, real world context. The section lasts approximately 30 minutes and consists of five distinct question types. Now, because the PT core is an integrated skill test, one of the question types, reading and writing fill in the blanks, is also designed to evaluate your writing proficiency. So let's start with the first question type, reading and writing task, fill in the blanks exercise. In this task, you will see a passage with some missing words. Your job is to pick the word that best fits each blank. You will have few options to choose from, and your goal is to pick the one that makes the most sense in the context. This task is designed to test your vocabulary, how well you understand context, and your sentence structure knowledge. How do you approach it? Here's my advice. First, read the entire passage. You can just take a pause and you can read the entire passage. So, this will help you get a feel for the overall message and the tone of the text. Once you have the big picture, go back and focus on each gap one by one. Look closely at the words around it because they often give you clues about the right answer. Make sure to think about the meaning of the sentence, the tone, and the structure before you choose your answer. The right word should fit naturally into the sentence and make it sound correct. So, here is an example question. Dear students, as we continue to face the challenges of our fast paced lives, it's important to prioritize our mental well being. One of the simplest ways to do this by taking time each day to dash, relax, and unwind. Whether it's through meditation, reading, or spending time with loved ones, finding moments of peace is essential for our overall happiness. Another way I have found to reduce stress is by setting aside some time for creative hobbies. I've started painting and I've realized how dash art can be for your mind. It's a great way to express your thoughts and emotions in a non-verbal way. In addition, don't forget the power of a good night's sleep. Rest is fundamental to staying healthy, both physically and mentally, and it's something dash we often take for granted. Prioritize your sleep, and you will see improvements in your mood and energy levels. Finally, remember that staying active doesn't always mean hitting the gym. Simple activities like walking or cycling can be just as dash for your health. It's about consistency and finding activities that you enjoy. Take care of yourself, Sarah. So, this is the passage. Now, let's look at the multiple choice options. If you want, you can pause the video to read the passage by yourself and then come back to the next page. Multiple choice options for the gap one. The answer, the options they have given here is continually, quickly, sometimes, regularly. So let's go back and check the sentence where you can find the first gap. One of the simplest way to do this is by taking time each day to dash, relax, and unwind. So, taking time each day to dash, relax, and unwind. Whether continually will come or quickly, sometimes or regularly. So, you have to find the answers now. And for the gap two, exciting, relaxing, challenging, rewarding, which is the right option that fits for the gap two. So the gap two here is I have started painting and I have realized how dash art can be for your mind. Choose the right option for gap two. Gap three options are which, where, when, and that. And the gap three statement is in addition, don't forget the power of a good night's sleep. Rest is fundamental to staying healthy, both physically and mentally, and it's something dash we often take for granted. It's something dash we often take for granted. So, which word will come? You need to make a choice. Gap 4, beneficial, difficult, confusing, or stressful, which is the right word that fits in the gap 4. Now let's have a look at the gap 4 sentence. Simple activities like walking or cycling can be as just as dash for your health. So here you need to choose the right option from the gap 4 options. Done? Done with your answers? So now let's check your answers. The correct answers for the gap 1 is regularly, because taking time each day to relax and unwind, it's such a consistent habit. It's a daily routine kind of thing. So regularly fits best. And for gap 2, it's rewarding. The phrase how rewarding art can be for your mind, because it fits the context of art being beneficial for mental health. And for the gap 3 is the word that. It's something that we often take for granted. So here we use that to introduce a defining clause explaining what we tend to overlook to sleep, right? So that is the right option. And gap 4A, beneficial. So simple activities like walking or cycling can be just as beneficial for your health, because that fits the context, right? Beneficial, meaning these activities are good for your overall health and well being. Here are some tips for practicing this task. Read regularly, read articles, books, and other English materials to improve your vocabulary and understanding of sentence structures. And you need to identify the context clues. Pay attention to words or phrases around the gap, because these often give hints about the correct answer. And you need to practice with timed exercises. Use practice tests and focus on completing these exercises within a specific time frame. This will help you get used to time pressure in the actual exam. And learn common word pairings. So some words frequently together in English like feel energetic, gradually increase. So knowing common collocations will help you choose the correct word more easily. And don't rush. Always read the sentence completely and think about the overall meaning before selecting your answer. To wrap up things, remember these key points. First, read through the passage to get the overall idea, then focus on each gap and pick the word that makes the most sense based on the context. I really encourage you to practice using these strategies regularly. The more you practice, the better you will get at it, and you will feel more confident during the actual PTE test. If you have any questions or need more help, feel free to drop a comment below, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on more PTE tips and practice. So, in the upcoming videos, we will see the other PTE core reading task and the tips how to crack it. Stay tuned. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.